guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, not for you but for me, because this is the first video I filmed since being back from Bali. I haven't filmed a video in over a month, which is crazy. You will have hopefully seen my little like reading vlog in Bali type thing, if that's up by now, where you can see all the books I read over the month. I did basically just reading Kindle Unlimited books for the month because I wasn't about to bring my whole TBR to Bali. But yeah, I guess I was talking to the camera in that, but it wasn't like a sit down video like this. So I'm very excited to get back, and what better way to start back? Obviously you will have seen a couple of videos, but for me this is the first one. What better way for me to start back than a book haul? I mean, I know what you're thinking, Jessie, you've been away for a month, have you bought books? I got back yesterday morning, went into town to pick up a special edition that I pre-ordered from Waterstones, and I just like blacked out in the works and bought 5 books. And then I've also got some bits that I've got second hand over the course of the last few months, and then just before I left I did go to Waterstones, my boyfriend, he bought me 2 books. So I'm going to be talking about all of those today. I was going to do kind of like a big book haul in the next couple of weeks because I've got more stuff coming in, but we won't talk about it, and we're just going to move on, and I'll do another book haul in about a couple of weeks or so. But firstly, we have some second-hand books. First 2 were given to me by my mum, she's already read them, and we have The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. I hadn't really heard anything about this, but then the last month or so this has been really popping off online. I believe it's like a domestic thriller, I'm not too sure. I think the husband goes missing and then there's like a daughter, and I don't know, we'll see. But I've heard it's good, my mum recommended it, hence why she gave it to me. I'm just trying to get off the Waterstone sticker now because for some reason neither of my parents like to take off the stickers and they just leave them ugly on the front of the books. Normally I can get stickers off super easily, but this one did not want to come off for some reason. It broke up and it did that thing where you like half peel it off and then it doesn't peel off properly. But anyway, here is the book without the sticker. It's got this annoying Reese's book club thing stuck on the front, not happy about that. But yeah, this sounds good. I'm not going to be doing blurbs because I hate when people do that in hauls, because I just skip past it because they go on for ages and the blurb's really long, and I'm also not good at reading aloud, so we won't be doing the blurbs. But anyway, this is The Last Thing He Told Me. That's the first one. Then we have Girl A, which I think has been out for a while. I feel like this is quite an old book. Oh, 2021, not that old. Anyway, this is, I actually have not got a clue. It says, I'm Lex Grace, this is short so I'm reading it, I'm not hypocritical. I'm Lex Gracie, but they call me Girl A. I grew up with my family on the moors. I escaped when I was 15 years old, now something's pulling me back. So not actually got a clue what it's about, but I'm just holding it up. I don't know what much to say, but I will read this at some point, get around to it. I think it's probably going to be another thriller, so yeah, sounds good. Kind of embarrassing when I know absolutely nothing about the books that I'm holding up. Anyway, then I bought the second and the third book in the Shadow and Bone series. I got this off like a mutual friend, so I just paid for shipping. And yeah, have I read the first one? No. Do I own the first one? No. But I've got Ruin and Rising and Seed and Storm. I believe this is the second, this is the third, so it would be really great for me to buy the first one in order to actually read the series. But here we have the 2 books that I have not read the rest of the series for. But anyway, I want to get another one. Hopefully I'll get the same editions so the spines can match. But yeah, that was a little bit of a random one. Then these are the ones that my boyfriend got me. This one I have actually started and I rolled it into my TBR random wheel game thing last month, and this is The Trees Grew Because I Bled There. I am nearly finished with this one. It's just a collection of 8 short stories and they're horror stories. I'm really enjoying it so far. I did think this was gonna be a 5-star. I think it's more of like a 4, but overall I'm having a great time with it, really enjoying it. And yeah, I definitely think I should finish this soon, and definitely before my next TBR video, I would hope, but we will see. And then in the same day I bought The Invisible Life by Addie LaRue. This is the really pretty kind of new paperback edition, and very excitingly it is signed. So I've got the little signed edition. I made my boyfriend go through with me and pick which signature looked the best. This is basically, I believe, about a girl who lives forever, but like people can't remember her, and then someone starts remembering her, I believe, I'm guessing. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's a thick one though. It is like, what, 540 pages, so very long one, very overexposed with it in the shop. But yeah, you can see what it looks like. Very pretty. I keep thinking this is like a 0 someone's drawn on, but it's like a ring, but you can't really tell. Anyway, I'm like, sometimes I feel like when I don't talk to the camera in ages, I just start like rambling and absolutely chaffing shit. Like no one wants to know that I thought that looked like a Sharpie, do you know what I mean? But anyway, I did pick up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I probably won't get around to this until the summer at least, but I'm very excited for it when I do. Then we have 2 of the books I bought in the works yesterday. I bought one for my boyfriend. It was like a Michael Connelly crime book, and I've already packed that away to give to him. He has read like 1 book this year, so I wasn't really buying it for him, I was just buying it as an excuse to then buy 2 more books for myself, but also it was a gift for my boyfriend. Anyway, I picked up 2 Ruth Ware books. I didn't read the blurbs of either of these. I know Meg with Books and quite a few other kind of YouTubers in that genre really like Ruth Ware. I read The It Girl and I didn't like it, so I bought 2 more of her books. We've got In a Dark Wood, and I believe this is a woman going to a hen weekend of a woman she hasn't seen in ages, and I presume someone dies, murder, I'm not sure, and it says as secrets and lies unravel out in the dark wood, the past will finally catch up with Nora. So this looks good, kind of a short thriller. Then this is actually quite long. This is The Death of Mrs. Westaway, and I've not got a clue what this is. I think it's a girl that gets a letter about an inheritance but she doesn't actually know the woman, I think. I'm not too sure, but again, these both sound good. They've got like 3.8 to 4-ish ratings on Goodreads, so not too bad but not amazing. But yeah, I am excited for both of these. Sadly this one has got a little bit that's come off the corner, very upsetting. But yeah, I picked both those up as well. And then this one is the one that I'm like, I don't really know why I bought that. It's got very high ratings and I've heard really good things about it, and it is A Legend Born by Tracy Dion. So again, you've probably seen this all over Booktube because I know I have. This is basically about a girl and magic, and I think it's like kind of set, it's like a retelling of King Arthur and stuff. I mean, I can't lie, I've not got a clue. It's like 500 pages, but I have heard good things. Like, this is the one that I'm like, I don't really know why I bought that because it's not completely up my street. I've read like 2 fantasy books and they've both been like cozy fantasy. So I thought I'd buy a YA magic kind of type of thing. Again, yeah, so really unsure about this one, but I will get around to it eventually. I mean, I'm not sure when, but I really do like the cover. The girl's beautiful and like the artwork is so cool, so at least it will look cool on my bookshelves. And then finally from the works, I got one I actually am really excited about. I know I said I didn't read the fantasy, but I feel like if I were to get into fantasy, which I'm trying to do, this would be right up my street, and that is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. She obviously wrote Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows, but I've heard kind of the best things about this one, and it was only £6, so I knew I definitely was going to pick it up. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it also like reflects, kind of like, it's like iridescent. You can kind of see maybe like there, like these parts here are like iridescent, so they like flicker different colors. I'm not sure how well you can see, but in person you can definitely tell. And yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I believe it's a girl called Alex who has to kind of keep an eye on and monitor Yale's secret societies, and someone dies and there's like magic, stuff like that. So sounds really intriguing. I do think I'll get around to this one in the next couple of months. This is very high priority on my TBR, and it sounds very interesting. I'm very intrigued by it, definitely. And then finally, the book that I actually went in for, and it wasn't even from the works, it was from Waterstones. I did buy the special edition of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I know some people have differing opinions about this book, but this book means a lot to me. I really resonated a lot with Lily, and I thought it was a very important story, and I really wanted to get the special edition because it was one of the first books that I read getting back into reading, and it just really meant a lot to me. So I bought this gorgeous hardback special edition of it. This was only about £8, I think, because I have a discount and also it was half price. So yeah, it's got the gorgeous white cover, it's got the petals on the sprayed edges, and then on the naked hardback you've got this gorgeous gold design. So it says It Ends With Us on the spine, and then you've got the quote, "It stops here with me and you, it ends with us," and it's got some gorgeous like gold foiling around here and a little like sign signature from Colleen Hoover on the front. So yeah, I thought this was absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, I do think I'll reread it. I probably won't ever actually touch this edition because I prefer reading paperbacks and I've got a paperback for it, but overall I'm really happy to have it. I think it will look gorgeous on my shelves. I've got a lot of Colleen Hoover books. I don't like, I'd say maybe about half her books. I like about half, I don't like about half, but I still own a lot of them. They were definitely what helped me get back into reading, so I'll probably have a lot of her books on the shelf and this can just stand in the middle and look very pretty. So yeah, might be a bit controversial, but I really did want this. I loved it, and I think this edition is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, those are the 11 books that I have hauled recently. I've got some more special editions coming very soon, which I'm so excited for. I am so getting into hardback special editions now. I just love collecting books. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about any of these if you have read them, and any that you want to see me read in specific videos or just in like reading vlogs, 24-hour readathons, things like that. Do let me know. I will be more more than happy to read them. I just want to read what you guys want me to read, and hopefully books off my TBR. My TBR is nearing 100 now, which is a lot, but you know, we won't talk about it. But yeah, these are all of the books that I've hauled today. Oh my god, that's so heavy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, join a little club, make sure you turn on all notifications, and then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on screen now to pick from, as well as they've linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.